Hello, hello, and welcome to another episode of Elsewhither. We nearly called it Tales of the Unchained, Tales of a Broken Land. There we go. And in this broken land is where we began last week. We started off with you in battle with the Kruthic. But where did we go from there?
A walk-in.
You won. Worth noting.
Yeah, and then like a giant with two heads was like, yep. Oh, there goes my dinner.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I believe they're called a brogue.
Yeah.
Brogue, I think that's right, yeah.
It was interesting that like they were only interested in their dinner like while it was live. Like we killed it, and like apparently there's like no.
And then we left
want
it.
to touch that.
Yeah, Brogue. This guy, he has two heads, but one's not visible.
Yep.
Very unhelpful.
And we trekked through the desert on our camels. They had names, unlike the horse. And then we made it to the
ruins of Sheveth, I think, were the first place that we came upon. Is that true?
You did come across the ruins of Sheveth. Let's take you back to this lovely map.
And we went like south around it.
Yes, because we were told to avoid.
Yeah, you notice movement within of large creatures.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you went around it, slightly through the edge of the waste. Go on, Joe.
Yeah.
Well, I thought it might have already been before that, but definitely along the way at some point we were hitting these little caches, right? Where there's like
that's right.
and things left behind there.
That's right.
And water as well, I believe.
A feature of the tradeway.
Yeah, take a ration, leave a ration.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And we went south, but not too far south. Otherwise, we'd
through the edge of the wastes.
Hit unfinished content.
No. You went through the edge of the wastes, but then you bent back and joined the Altar of Avendros so as to avoid a town that I had not made. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was the ruins of Sheveth.
The ultimate big bad evil guy.
Yeah. And then you guys finally arrived at Sarnak Tarul.
Yeah, and then we were greeted by what's his face?
Rakshalan.
Yeah, Rakshalan.
Look at the speed at which I'm moving us through. It's like a movie. Now they've got other names. Rakshalan being over here somewhere.
He was a wolf guy. Or a fox guy. I can't quite tell.
Yeah, but
I only know because
they're all shiftery guys. And then we also came across Ozara.
It was
who
much more
actually
friendly.
spoke to us like a person. And weren't just like, I don't like you. And and then we went to their chief, I imagine, like their chieftain.
Well, I think
right there on the map, Chief
Rakshalan or Rakshalan is pretty
Akmazam. And and they were like, hey, we need help finding our magic water thing. And we're like, yeah, we know. And he's like, yeah, it could be where we went to this like place, like it's called like Respite or something like that.
Yeah, Respite is correct. That's today's title, by the way.
And
hoping you get that today.
And he's like, it's probably there, but could maybe just go and talk to the rest of the people, see what they have to say. And there's also some shifty stuff that we're doing, but we're not going to tell you, and we're going to keep it to ourselves, and you're going to get suspicious of us, and we're going to get suspicious of you, and it's like, okay, we're going to play that game then.
Wow, he was very forthcoming.
Except not, right? Everybody in town is like, we have some things we're not telling you.
Yeah, exactly. Everyone's like, we have a secret. Wouldn't you like to know?
What specifically do they keep saying? What do they keep saying?
They keep using the excuse that it would be like karmatic, like against the land, basically.
Yeah.
Drain the land or
prevents
something.
me from speaking.
Yes.
And that was boiled down for you by somebody as basically it is against the wishes of the land to speak ill of another.
Yes.
Especially one within your community.
Exactly.
Yeah. Which is wholly inconvenient in this moment. Unintended to be, if that helps.
Yeah.
Cool.
And then we went to Izrakin.
Yep.
Yeah, Izrakin.
What is his role in the town, Izrakin?
Well, I don't remember.
Quartermaster.
That's truffles.
Yes, indeed. Sorry.
Truffle master, of course.
The whoever said quartermaster, yes. What, Josh, what did you say? Master of truffles?
I said he finds truffles.
He's
Because he's a boar. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, you spoke to him, and he gave you a quest.
Yes. There's
Lost
more
supplies.
supplies than just. Well, there's more things that are lost to them than is the decanter of endless water.
Yeah,
it was
coffee,
some
silk,
ivory,
and
some fine
things that they trade with,
textiles.
basically, yeah.
Yeah, trade supplies.
Specifically,
And
coffee,
he is-
silk, and ivory. Yes.
That's it. And he's definitely pointing a finger. All
Is-
of his
is he?
fingers. Is he?
Was
or
it
is
him
the other
that
guy?
pointed? Yeah, the other guy's pointing the finger. Who's
Okay, the other guy.
But what's
The
weird
The other
is
guy
that
was Al-Kazan.
Yeah, Alcazan.
Yeah, Alcazan.
Yeah, this guy.
But
Yeah.
what's weird is that the camels that were carrying those supplies made it back. The
Mm-hmm.
supplies
But
didn't.
the supplies did not exactly.
Mm. And he was like, "Oh yeah, it's those guys over there." And
The outsiders.
we're like, "Yeah, it's the humans."
Oh.
And we were like,
Talk a lot
"Okay,
more
tell us how you
about
really
everything
feel."
than everyone.
And then that was pretty much it. He was like, "It's them, fuck off." And so we
And we
did
did.
because he was like, "You're not coming in my house," and then he was like, "Yeah, okay."
Oh, he allowed
And
us
then-
in the house.
No,
Did he?
Alcazan did not.
It was
Well,
Alcazan.
he sort of allowed you in the front door, but then stood with you, like didn't offer you a seat, didn't offer you a drink. He just stood with you in the middle of the room.
Yeah.
I mean, they don't have
We were in
much,
the
but
foyer,
like,
I guess. of
The
his
guy
house.
who didn't,
Oh,
the
okay.
guy who
I
spoke
thought
to
we
you
were
outside
outside.
the house was Rakshalin.
Okay.
And he didn't take you in because he was
okay.
already working outside, and his wife and children were sleeping.
yeah. And then,
And I'm pretty sure
yeah.
Alcazan owes me a dance when this is all over.
Yes, he does.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
definitely.
He did. He said, "I will
That's
sing
right.
and I will dance, though my voice is not good, when we have our water returned to us."
I ship it.
Yes.
Well, that's a jump.
And you will be,
Um,
and Theogar will be dancing with the wolves and the pigs and the cats and the squirrels and the.
Yeah.
all of
You
them.
guys then went
right.
over to Rakshalin, and what was the encounter there?
Pretty awkward.
Yeah, it was, I don't remember really much because it was.
He doesn't speak much.
Kind of awkward.
He
doesn't speak
yeah.
much.
Yeah.
But he did give you some important information. What was it?
I don't remember.
Something about our travel to Respite.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck.
That we avoid the thing.
Oh, fighting anything that comes out of the crevasse.
Yeah, so
right.
strange,
Shadow
shadowy creatures
Yeah,
come forth from the Great Crevasse,
Ooh.
and you should run at all costs.
Okay.
I think we should fight them.
Then I think the rest of the party should abandon you, and you should start working on your backup character. That's where I'm at on that. Anyway, returning to this. Yeah. After Akshalin, you went to see Zara, Yasmin,
Yeah.
and Karam.
Yes.
And they were mean
they
and
were
nasty
"Oh my
outsiders,
God."
right?
Yes, they were like, "Yes, thank you, praise not the earth, but praise whoever they worship. More outsiders like us."
Yeah, they were lost
And-
seeking asylum after they were driven from their village.
Yeah, from the northwest, I think.
Yeah, indeed. Leras. Instead, the whole
Yeah.
village is extinguished. Extinct.
Yeah.
But yes.
Yeah, they've
And,
asked, they want to relocate to.
Yes, they asked us to bring, or
Yeah, to
they're
New Sheveth.
seeking guide to New Sheveth. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
And then
And
I
that's
sang with
right.
them.
You did. You sang. You danced. You ate. What did you guys eat? What did you share between you?
Jerky.
No, it was.
I know it wasn't.
So
that.
she gave you. I'll give you a couple of hints. She gave you a delicacy that she had made to share out when you first entered, and then the food was ready, and that was slightly less appetizing. Can anybody tell me any of the three things that were consumed?
Crackers.
No.
Something with nuts? There's something with nuts?
Flapjack.
She gave us like an hors d'oeuvre of some sort.
An hors d'oeuvre.
So the first shared dish was sugar cakes, which is what she called them, but they were just sugar tweels. They were just, sugar is all she had used to make them. And then she moved them into sort of crackers, really, Josh. Very thin tweels, and then each one of you had them. That was nice. And then she served you the regular food of what they'd been eating, and it was pretty rubbish. Can anybody remember what that was?
Stew.
Nah.
Boiled egg.
Sorry,
Well,
I'm
some
looking
with
at
real-
what tweels
not
are. I
egg.
forgot
Ah,
to look last week.
T-U-I-L-E, I think. Is the spelling one? Might be T-U-I.
I remember what they
it's
talked about when that was happening with the hush hush, and that was like, you know, what was happening to all the good food.
Yeah. What was happening to all the good food, Jack?
They were sacrificing.
Yeah, with water, they were
Water and
they
one,
were
food on the
giving
other.
it back to the land
Mm-hmm.
and trying to like, you know, I don't know whether it's like we don't know whether it's like to appease the land or whether it's like to like give thanks to the land or whatever, because like it's clearly not providing for them, but like that's not what their deal is, I guess. But like, yeah, they're just letting food. They're just putting food and dipping out like water onto these two round things.
Yeah, and it's
as
safe
the
to
part of
say
their
Karam and
religion.
crew were not impressed.
But to play devil's advocate, if the land is more, I don't know, has more of an agenda than we are aware of, maybe it would be a lot worse if they didn't.
Exactly, like
They're surviving.
Anyway,
Their logic is that they are surviving, and they wouldn't be if they weren't doing this. Take that as your but what you ate afterwards was boiled tuber, not the instrument.
Right.
So this
Good
was
cucumber.
like a thick cucumber that was completely flavorless
Oh,
and very
that's
chewy.
right.
I knew
Yeah.
I was gonna say some sort of like eggplant or like like
And they gave you a little slice of it, and
nightshade,
what did they give you to
was-
offset the foulness of it?
Mustard.
a drink, some alcoholic drink.
No, one slightly bitter berry each. Yes. And that was that. And after that lovely meal, that right there is where we resume. It is about 8 o'clock in the evening. You've got an hour or two more to speak to people before the... we haven't got a... Oh, let me do that. We haven't got a date and time tracker.
They're eating what the BFG eats in the BFG.
Yeah.
Gross.
I've just searched Snozzcumber instead of date and time.
Yes,
My
not.
brain broke.
Oh man, rank.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll use this
We
lovely
need some whiz
image.
pop or whatever that drink is that they drink. that makes
it
them
is
fart
8
all
Yeah, I think
PM.
it was Whiz Pop.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's what I want. There we go. Mesray index. Let me just get a time and date for you. And it is the 9th of Dreamrise.
That's my birthday.
What is?
Oh, is it?
The 9th of June.
No, your birthday's the 1st of Dream. Oh, I thought you were talking about Hugo, whose birthday's the 1st of Dreamrise. I just used any random nice image because I couldn't find it, but that should now be available to you guys. It's a date and time tracker. Cool. And right there is where we resume. You've just left that building.
Cool, so Ozara is next.
Mm-hmm. You've already met. As you come out, Sterling's waiting for you. You can wander on over. And you'll see Ozara is still outside. So sort of around her home are some pens. She is currently tending to your camels. She also has 3 alpaca, a small group of goats, some oryx. You might want to, if you don't know what it is, you want to look it up. It is that. I didn't know what it was originally. They're like mini antelope, I think. Is my best description of them. Yeah. Or maybe they're not that mini, actually. They're quite big. But they're a typical desert creature. They have a single yap. And a couple of other random little creatures, much smaller creatures. One of which is a fairly large desert lizard. She is they're like a very big iguana, and she's trying to breed 2 of those. Yeah, and you'll see her outside. She's currently tending to your camels.
Yeah, I'll lead the way. As we get close, like not like until we're upon her, because I don't want to scare the animals. But I'll just kind of wave over and say, "Zara."
Hi. You've you know my name, but I'm afraid I didn't get yours when we first met. And she looks at the group of you.
You sure did.
No, she gestures towards the rest of the party. She only got your name.
Oh.
So she'll say, Celeste, I didn't get the rest of your names. I'm so sorry. Rakshalin was a little abrupt. As he is wont to be.
But all right, my name is Tala.
Tala, lovely to meet you. We haven't seen a Loxodon for many years.
Neither have I.
I'm sorry to hear that. Must be a long way from home.
Thank you.
It's Ardurak, charmed, I'm sure.
Ardurak, pleasure.
Yeah, we'll kind of like sheepishly wave from in back, like not coming up, just like Theo.
Yeah. And you?
I'm Duncan. Duncan Billytea.
Duncan,
It's a pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
It's a pleasure to meet you too. Are you worried for your camels?
No, we've actually just come just to ask you. We've been sent on a quest to get back your decanter of endless water and a few other things.
Yes.
But mostly that. I was just wondering if you knew anything, if you could recount anything, what happened with it.
Sad tale. We were at Respite. It was there, and then it wasn't. And when we left, we also brought with us Bronte and Opal. We'll gesture towards the two other camels. So their goods were also lost. Why would the earth punish us so?
Well, when you said they disappeared like that, you mean as if by magic?
Who can tell? The caves of Respite are deep.
You think they wandered off deeper into the cave?
She looks a little confused at you. Are you asking if the camels wandered off that she's now got with her? She's gestured towards the two camels that have returned without their goods. Yes.
That's the goods.
Yes, the ivory didn't go wandering off deeper into the caves. No. Now, Bronte and Opal are right here.
Animate objects.
Yeah, well. Surely none of those that were traveling with us would have taken them.
Is it possible maybe that some stealthy creature had taken the supplies?
That is my biggest worry. So, the caves are deep at Respite, and we have not fully explored. But we have heard tales of the mines of Darvik up to the northwest being overrun by strange magical creatures and sneaky goblins. Maybe there are some in Respite and we just didn't see them.
Do your people have dark vision?
Do your people have dark vision?
No, I don't know. I've never met another Kalashtar.
This is a good question, and one I must bear with me a moment. And she puts her hands over her eyes. To see if she can see in the dark. They do. Thank you. Yes.
I have one in my new campaign.
She closes her eyes to see if she can see her
she
eyelids.
covers her eyes
Yeah.
to see if she can see in the dark. Yes. She has that, yeah.
It could be possible that some sneaky creatures did sneak behind them or something and grab them. But if they were in front of them or something, they would have seen them
Indeed.
in the dark.
I suspect unusual magic. But we must appease the earth and discover why we have been punished so. It's the most important thing, to restore equilibrium with the land.
We heard that
Otherwise,
someone
well-
has left your town. Were you close to Azrayan?
I had sort of drops and sadness. Azrayan was a good boy. Good man. His loss is a detriment to us all. Are you threatening her, Duncan?
Huh?
That screwdriver.
you threatening her.
Nah. You gotta remember, I'm a halfling. This thing is like just a little screwdriver.
You need one of those little baby screwdrivers.
No, I'm a halfling. It's
Sorry, just let me shrink that. I'll put you in a separate window and make it smaller.
yeah, thank you.
We just zoom you out.
Yeah.
She will say Azrayan was a good boy and a good man. His loss is a detriment to us all.
With this whole appeasing the earth and because I get it. You know, the earth provides, and so you give back, right?
Yes. But, well, we give to the earth. Sometimes at special festivals and in times of trouble, in thanks for the bounty that is given to us. But at the moment, we seek to appease the earth. 300 days of offerings. That was the price determined. 300 days of offerings. That is the chief's decree.
Okay, the chief.
Is there something that was done here that you feel you need?
Yeras was lost to us. We do not know what we had done, or we would undo it. But we suspect that it was fleeing the Braxat. We did not trust the land to shelter us.
From what I hear, the Braxat caused quite a bit of damage. I'm sure that many would have been lost that day.
Perhaps that was necessary. Perhaps we were destined to go on as less, as the land provides less. Perhaps those of us who emerge on the other side will be stronger. I do not know what the lesson of the land is that we are to learn. That is the chief's business. I seek only to follow.
Well, if this is responsible for the loss of your decanter, it seems as though the land has already chosen to exact its own price.
Who can tell? Who could possibly understand the ways of such a great being?
I just begin to wonder if such an acceptance of this punishment, or that it is the land's will, why we have been asked to return the thing.
And you said you wondered whether such an acceptance, and then the music went crazy.
If everyone is accepting that the loss of the decanter is the land's will, then why do you even want us to go get it? Wouldn't that be violating what the land has decided?
Say,
Big brain Ardurak.
it is a difficult question, is it not? I seek only to
stop
follow.
me, I'm just...
She gives you this sort of slight, awkward smile. You may give me an insight check.
All right. $22.
Yeah. She's trying her best to be very polite. She's not being rude at any point, but it is clear that she feels troubled by these issues too, but knows she should not question. So she's sort of like refusing to be led down a path that clearly she does agree with your questioning line.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I would sort of say something like, well, just the musings of someone new to the situation, of course. So I would only question these things because I'm new here,
Yes. Chief Akmazan is wide. Is wide? Wow.
Wow.
That's all the food gone.
Exactly. Chief Akmazan is wise, and he knows what will lead us best. After all, he was the successor of the trials. I seek to do as best as I can. I'm fortunate that our animals are not needed for food, and that what they can provide is enough for the people, and I should give thanks for that.
Quick, get some. If this isn't too much to ask, could we get a little insider knowledge as to like what goes on in those trials to make a chief?
So, when you come of age, in your 21st year, during the summer, there are trials. So anybody who is 21 will compete. They involve hunting, gathering, foraging, questions on the gods and the land, questions on the histories of our people, interactions with animals and plants that are indigenous to our area, and then also some how would you call it, pretend fighting with wooden weapons. We are scored according to the ancient ways, and that will determine our station or our abilities and how we may provide best to the tribes. Whoever scores the highest in their 21st year, when the chief falls, whoever has scored the highest since their 21st year will be appointed as chief. So basically, if you are 35 and you've got the highest score of the last 14 years, then you would be the next chief. Chief Akmazan, his scores were some of the highest our tribe has ever seen.
Wow.
You
want some water?
Well, I was going to ask something of you related to water, but not of it. Although I would not be opposed to a small amount if you are sharing.
Yeah, here you go.
She
Duncan
sort of
hands
goes
over his water skin.
Yeah, she like takes the smallest and she like washes it around her mouth. She nods, bows her head. You are very kind, Duncan Billytea. I must ask, your camels, they were left with me, and I am okay with this, but upon your camels was a lot of water. A lot. Because you had those two big water skins on either side of each of the camels, right? It's like you brought like 40 gallons of water in here, right? She looks and, please could you store this in your home? It is difficult for me to not be tempted. I do not want to upset anyone.
Would we be endangering ourselves if we were to give one of those to her? Would we then not have enough to go make our journey to Respite and back?
You've got enough water for 40 days.
Okay.
For the 5 of you.
Right. So as long as we're successful, we could, replenish our stocks and be fine for wherever we go from here.
You've probably got enough to share water with the people and also have enough for your journey there and back, but who knows if they would give back to you from the decanter.
That's what I mean. That's what I was just about to ask. Do we know whether we get them the endless decanter of water, and then they're like, well, it's not fun.
I would suggest asking the people, not the DM. That's my best advice.
So if we've got this decanter in our possession, Theo can trust that Celeste will figure out how to work it.
You are not alone. Yes.
Yeah.
Does does it provide for the people or for the land?
For the people.
Oh, okay. Good.
It is from the land for the people. And any who live with us or stay with us as well. But
about passerbys.
No.
Mm.
The
what about
water,
the heroes who have gone to retrieve it?
She gestures towards your camels. Do you lack for water?
Maybe later.
Not for now.
Exactly.
If you were to stay with us after after Yaras was brought back, then I'm sure Yaras would provide for you. If you were to leave,
It's very good because I'm a thirsty boy.
right? She looks a little.
Anyway.
But she says, with your large stores of much water, you are very rich in these lands. Ozara is not so rich. And I would like to remain honest. Please take the temptation.
She wants us to carry around the water.
She wants you to take it to the home you've been given instead of storing it in her home while she's very, very thirsty and there's a lot of water and she's really struggling to not steal it from you.
Oh, we have more than enough for ourselves. And I'll turn to the group. Can we not give them some?
I would like to give her one of our stores as thanks for caring for our camels.
She looks at you and, I have much to trade. Perhaps I could give you something in return?
No, not to trade.
Well, perhaps a trade would be more acceptable.
Well, but you've just said it, man. She's taking care of the camels.
It is my duty. I have something small.
Not for all camels.
It is my duty. I have something small, a token perhaps. The land would be pleased. If you shelter its people, its people should shelter you.
If this is your wish.
It is. And she will go into her home and she'll come out with what looks like a sort of shawl that's been made from skins of animals, beautifully sewn together and dyed in sort of mottled red and brown. It functions as a cloak of elven kind. She will say,
Be
please.
humbly upset.
She smiles. It is sad when an animal is lost. But the bounty of their loss is often a great boon to our people. I have made many of these in the past, and I can share with this. I am as rich in this luxury as you are in yours. She gestures towards the water. You seem like kind people. If you... Azrayan was a good man. It is a detriment to us all that he was lost.
Just to make sure that I'm remembering this correctly, Azrayan left of his own accord.
Yasmin, Zara, and Karam are the only people who have given you any information about this, and the only people who seem willing to talk, and all they said is they came back without him.
Okay. Cool.
So whether he's dead
Never
or
that.
alive, whether he's respite or he's gone off somewhere else, you have no idea.
Cool.
I'm struggling as the DM to separate myself, so I'm going to keep
Yep.
answering questions in character.
Cool. No, that's perfect. I was trying to remember who had told us about him. I just had a note that he was the one that left. I was like, I don't remember it was Rexhalan had.
None of them even mentioned this. And then Karam was like, it's crazy that no one talks of this guy that was with them up until 6 months ago and then just got left behind and no one ever mentions him again. He just thinks it's bizarre.
Cool. Thank you. Theo will kind of look to Tala. Should we move on our ways?
Yes, it's getting late.
It is.
We must rest.
Thank you,
for the desert.
Zara.
You are leaving tomorrow on a journey to Respite, is that right? It is not
That's
a long journey. You will go on foot. It is safer.
The camels cannot take us there.
They can. But the ways can be dangerous, and running with a camel is always more difficult. They are stubborn beasts. If you are running with a camel and they see a plant they can eat, you will not be running with a camel anymore.
I see.
I will tell you, Ishakal will make it very clear that he will only guide you if you do not take your animals.
That's fine. We have the bag of holding if we need to carry heavy stuff.
Indeed. I wish you luck. If you bring back the Yaras, it is meant to be.
We thank you. Good evening.
And I will grab the other container of water from the camel, the one that we are not.
Yeah, you're taking sort of, I think each one of your camels had a small amount of water, and then the two pack camels had big holders, so you'll probably need, all of you will need to carry those.
Yeah, I'll put
so
mine
I
over
would
my
suggest...
Oh, come on, I got +6 to my strength checks.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
you can
please,
rope
I've
them all
got,
together and
6 on my
behave,
strength.
but even the camel wasn't able to carry 4 of them.
Okay.
So...
Tala will carry the other heavy ones. I have powerful build anyway, so.
Yeah. Temporary home. Let's do that. And then that. There you go. So I would suggest taking them directly to your temporary home, and then visiting the others before bed. While I was a
As we
spider.
make our way to the temple.
As you leave, Ozara will say, "May the strength of the bear be with you."
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, cheese.
As you leave, Josh.
Yeah, not when we're close to Azara, but when we're on our way to the temporary house,
Mhm.
I'll say to the group, the people here, I think are good people, but Zara said something that is worrying me. She said that if the land deemed it, that the people would be fine to let them die.
This is the ways of much of the West.
But every life has value, has a purpose.
And
Not
some
cannot be
believe that that purpose
sacrificed.
is to be given back to the land, to fertilize it, provide what it needs to survive.
That's horrible.
I've had half a year now to think at some length about whether acceptance of death is the right thing, whether it's beneficial, whether it's just an illusion. But that's all after the fact. If there was anything I could have done before my wife left me beforehand, I certainly would have done it. The idea that they're not willing beforehand is certainly perplexing to me.
Yeah. Maybe just Tala, give me an insight check.
Sure.
There was something Rakshalin said to you before. Oh,
That
I'll take a 25. Yeah, that is really helpful. Thank you. Rakshalin said something where he was like, we do our best to survive, and if we do not succeed, that is the land's will. So they wouldn't leave people to die, but for example, if the Braxat came and half of the people died and half the people survived, and they were stronger for coming through it, they would believe that it is the land's will. They wouldn't have not tried to defend them or left them out, or... Do you know what I mean? So just to make that...
not what it sounded
No,
like
I know, which is why I wanted to make that little delineation. Like, she thought that maybe it was the land's will that they remained in place, defended themselves as best as they could, and maybe lost half of their people and came out stronger for it. So it's still quite harsh, but they would still try and survive. They're not going to give to the land, the people at least. One thing worth noting, as you walk past these two buildings, these doors are slammed, not because they don't really have doors, but like you'll notice people like securing their skins over the door, and one person ushers a child inside. It is clear that nobody wants to speak to you from those buildings. You've experienced this little bit of distrust already, right? But then peering out the third house, and you can return to this after you've gone to your temporary home, you do see a younger man sort of peering through a gap, looking out at you. And he looks like this.
Oh, right.
Do I see him?
Yeah, you all
Like,
see
does
him
Duncan
just peering
see?
through the edges of
I'll
his...
just give him sort of like a kind nod and smile.
Duncan just, hello.
He gives a little smile, which is a little intimidating, as you see like sharp teeth, and he waves very slowly.
Ugh.
You guys can make it past the building, back to your temporary home, and then where next?
I mean, should we just go and speak to Ishkael?
Yeah, I mean, it's 8:30, 8:45 at night. You could meet the others when you come back, if you don't think they have anything major to contribute.
Yeah, come on, Tals, you're up.
We are all going, no?
Yeah, I'm just saying you initiate the thing.
Yeah. All right.
What's if we've gone to the temporary home though, like is there anything there? Is it like just an empty building? That
It is clear this was someone's home. There are a few things that have been left as they are. So you've got sort of a small low table. You've got some sort of you've got two hammocks and what looks to be a sort of like a corner that's been used as a bed before with some. There's nothing soft to lie on. There's also what appears to be a small sort of hollowed out piece of rock that could potentially have once functioned as a cooking fire, and there is a small chimney coming out of it. So it's as if somebody's come in and taken all like the materials, any sort of drapes or linens or clothing or any remnant of any people living here, but have left the bare bones furniture as it is. And much of the furniture in all these homes is shaped from the land. So, for example, like a bench might be a piece of rock carved down and then put with cushions upon it, that sort of thing. So some furniture obviously can't be removed because it's stuck to the ground.
Yeah, I mean, so whenever we got there, we would set down whatever water I was helping to carry, which would probably not have been a lot. But and then as soon as it's like we're all going, no, it says Tala. It's like, yeah, of course, of course. So they're getting back up off of whatever I've sat down on.
We'll be home soon. I just want to introduce ourselves to our guide for tomorrow.
Yeah, seems prudent.
Mm-hmm. You guys can head there, and you'll note outside. This doorbell's a little different. It's got sort of like strings of like glass beads, and there's one that's sort of held up on a tag. And as you look at it, it's clear that you're meant to sort of take it out of its like area where it's held up and run it across the beads and put it back, and it makes this delightful sort of like musical bead sound.
I will
Ooh,
do
my
so.
turn. My turn.
Oh, yeah.
I got it.
And very quickly, a young woman comes to the door. She looks at you and, oh, what a pleasure. You must be the people from the east, from Vazra, is that right?
That's correct.
You have come to help us. Chief Akmazan said you would. Please come in, I have some tea.
Thank you.
It's nice to meet you. I'm Celeste.
I'm Ishala, but you should come in and we'll meet together. This is my brother. And she will... I didn't mean to ping that, but yeah, have that image too. This is my brother, Ishakal. And it is very clear they are twins. It is just us
close
here.
twins by the look of it.
Yeah, they're good. They're very happy together. They're not anything odd. They're just...
Okay, if you say so.
Slightly merging into each other.
Oh, well, I didn't make that art. I've made the separate art.
Barovia
Blame
does
Josh. Well, now you know how it feels. Everyone always picks on bits. She would just you in and she will say, I have tea, please. Would you like some?
Oh,
That'd be lovely.
yeah.
I will have some, yes, thank you.
And she will take these small stone cups and she hands you all it's a very small amount of tea. It's perhaps three human mouthfuls. But it smells richly of chamomile and honey.
Sleepy time tea.
And she will look to you and we always try and share this tea before we go to bed.
We are
It was our
grateful.
mother's recipe.
Thank you so
Um,
much.
My
Love
name
to
is
share
Tala,
many things with you.
and these are my companions. They can introduce themselves.
Tala.
Do I have to keep introducing myself? Tala, won't you just introduce me?
Well,
That's
you've already
Theo.
You've already spoken, Theo.
Yeah, that's Theo. That's Celese or Celeste. That's Rackers or Ardurak. And yeah, that's Tals or Tala. And I'm Duncan. Duncan Billytea.
Celeste is
uh,
just fine.
a-
Thank
Do
you.
you all
Pleasure.
have two names?
Yeah, they do.
But only the way that he's just stated.
I've got a few he didn't mention, but that Rakos bit is just made up recently.
You seem like wonderfully interesting people.
Can I make an insight check on Duncan? Because
Yeah.
I know why he's behaving like this. Above table.
I do not. I have not made that connection.
So 14.
I don't know what you're seeking to get, so I cannot tell you whether that's...
I know that
succeeds.
he's acting like this because he likes the look of Ashala.
Oh, in this moment. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah.
Sorry, yeah. I thought you meant with the nicknames.
Has Ishakal...
He has not
introduced
said a
himself
word. He's sat at the table. He's got a cup of tea in his hand. He's smiling. He doesn't seem particularly worried, but he's very quiet.
So, Ishakal, has the chief spoken to you yet?
No.
Well then this will be news to you. You have been chosen as our guide.
Yes. Rakshanin told me.
I see. He seems to trust you.
He looks a little sad when you say that. Perhaps some. Shala says, he does trust you, and he believes in you, and he believes in your ability. You've got to stop. He said, no. He does not.
It's certainly the feeling that I got from him. Perhaps he just does not show it to you.
He shrugs and says no more. Shala will sort of go on immediately. It's very clear she's bubbly and she just wants to talk. And she sort of says, Ishakal believes that that Rakshalin thinks he is reckless and a danger to the people, and that he is not fit to be Rakshalin's successor. But but everybody else knows that Ishakal is very brave and very strong.
Well, we believe in you.
He looks unimpressed. Go on, Josh.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and not too obviously make my way over to where Duncan is.
You guys are all standing in a circle next to their table that only has 2 chairs. So it's
Okay,
not
yeah,
hard.
so maybe not so
you just shuffle
subtly.
along the line.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna lean over or crouch down, I guess, to Duncan. I'm just gonna whisper to him, just be yourself. You don't have to put on a performance.
Be myself.
Oh. And then I stand up.
Charlotte, seeing you guys whispering, so he very quickly says to Tala and Ardurak and Theo, so you have come a long way?
Quite a long way. We've traveled by sea and by foot.
Sea.
Be it ours or camel.
Sea?
Ah, yes. The open water. We took a boat from Vazra to Vreshak.
Sea. Like the ocean, but different?
Quite similar.
We have many words for the sand in the desert. Maybe the closer you are to the ocean, the more words you have for it.
Perhaps that's so.
You can see she's talking a little louder to disguise the whispering between Celeste and Duncan. And then she's sort of, they've given you somewhere to stay. Are you comfortable? Do you? We have some extra cushions if you need them that you could, because I know that if they've given you Mapala's old home, then you might.
That's right. As it happens, we are neighbors now.
Oh, that is wonderful.
I'm sure we will pop in if completely necessary, although I think that our accommodations are just fine. And I look at the group.
I nod.
That's wonderful.
Yeah, maybe we'll stop by for some sugar if we need.
Yes. She sort of looks a little awkward. And sugar is not something we have a lot of, but we have honey.
Honey works just
yeah.
fine.
Yeah, I was just saying. No, I didn't mean that. Yeah.
Well, if
Yeah,
need be,
whatever.
if need be, we'll send Duncan. He seems quite excited. Before we
Ishakal sort of
depart,
looks over to Duncan when you say this. Will he be a danger? He looks to you, Tala.
Duncan? Not as far as I know.
The desert is
Though
dangerous.
he can certainly hold his own in a fight.
What? Nah, I wouldn't even hurt a fly. Oh, wait, no. I can, if we need to, but I wouldn't. But I could.
She smiles as Charlotte Ishakal sort of looks back to Tala, ignoring everything Duncan has just said, and just says, so he can fight.
Well, I'd like to think that a lot of us can. That's one of the reasons we were chosen for this task.
We will see.
Well, you won't have to worry about us, in any case.
Good.
Well, I'm sure we can do without the extra cushions for one night anyway, but would tomorrow morning be a
We leave
sensible
on
time
foot
to
at
leave in
dawn.
your estimation? Very, very well.
Do you have any advice as to preparations? Anything that we can do? Or should know?
He said that it takes sort of a long breath. I doubt it. You travelled from Tharun, no?
Yes.
Then you are more than prepared.
This is good.
So when he first says I doubt it, it sounds like he was judging you as incompetent. But then immediately when he says, you came from Tharoon, he's sort of saying, you've been further than I have. He may even say that. He will say sort of, I have not been to Tharoon, or so far in any direction. You will be prepared, I would assume.
Then?
Well, you don't
I
have to
look
leave
forward-
straight away. Like, please, you can stay and have some tea, and we can talk about the customs of your people. And there is something I would really like to speak to you about. Actually, if you would, it's very upsetting that we do not have enough chairs for you all. But sometimes when the sun is setting, like it is now, we like to go up onto the roof and sit. We have some seats upon the house that we could all sit together and we could watch the sunrise, and I could speak of something with you.
Sunset or sunrise?
Sunrise. Sunset. Yeah. Did I say sunrise? My brain is broken, yes. Watch the sunset. Let's do that.
That would be fine with me.
Wonderful. Ishakal sort of looks at you all, and I will rest. See you in the morning.
Oh, good night.
He nods. And then he's sort of like, you see as he walks away, he's shaking his head. Probably not Duncan. Maybe Celeste, you might get a read on this. Give me an insight check.
I'm not getting a read on anyone, man.
Exactly.
Okay, that is totally a 17. I don't know why that's come off as a 3, but I guess.
3.
That is an 8. It was
An
totally
8?
cocked, but whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, you get the impression there's something he's uncomfortable with, but you're not sure what it is.
Probably us. Or probably the way Duncan's behaving.
Could be. You guys head up to the roof. She will gesture for you to bring your tea. And when you sit on the roof, you will see that the whole of the outside rim of the roof, apart from one gap, which has obviously been carved away, is sort of slightly raised. So you can sit sort of almost on benches all the way around the outside of the roof. And as she sits there, she will say, my brother is... He is not pleased with me, but you should know. Our friend, Azrayan, when we left Respite, he stayed there.
Yes, we are aware.
She looks very surprised. Is that so?
Well, we'd heard he didn't return with you, but whereabouts still in question.
I think he thinks he can live at Respite and do better than we have done here.
On his own?
He has heard stories of another town. He used to talk of them a lot. Oreth? Where they grow things in caves. He believes that we should grow things, and he has had many arguments with the chief. If it was later, Azrayan would have been the chief. He was 20 when Chief Akmazan was chosen. The following year, he has the highest scores our tribe has ever known.
He and Ishakal were close?
No. But he and I were. Loved him. It is... Our people decree that we should not speak badly of others in our community. But Azrayan was judged harshly. He asked me to stay with him, and I said no.
Because you did not believe that he would be successful, or?
He will succeed at anything he does. But now he is... I do not know your word for it. Gafak. He is, He is not part of us.
Exiled.
Like this, but more. We do not tell him to stay away, but he does not drink from our water, he does not eat from our food, he does not walk on our lands. He is not spoken of in the histories. His name is erased. He is not part of us.
Theo will turn to Celeste. Do we have a word for that?
I'm sorry, what?
Joshua's very distracted doing something else. As for what it is, I don't know.
I'm sorry.
He said she didn't know our word for like what they had done to him, and Theo was like,
What did they
do we
do
have a
to
word
him?
for that?
Wait,
So
what did
he
they
is,
do?
he is Gafak, and Gafak is, he describes, he does
Communicate.
not walk on our
Communicado.
lands, he does not eat from our food, he does not drink from our water. His name is erased from the histories.
Oh. I suppose it would be banishment.
It's a little like that, but more, yes. Yeah, much more.
It's a little like that word, but more. I can't quite put my finger on the exact word that's needed.
If you use it in the full meaning that like Old Order Amish do, shun would be the stronger version, I think. It's not like about solely keep out, but as like your status as part of us is removed.
Got it. Thank you. And he'll turn to just go back and stare at this guy.
There's no guy. Oh, the sky. Sorry, yeah.
Guy. Yeah.
that's what it is.
Staring at that guy.
Is like,
I thought you said stare at this guy, and I was like, Ishakal is downstairs. I hadn't realized we've got two budding romances. Ishala will say, if you see him, tell him I miss him, and that I wish him well.
Would you want us to convince him to come back? If we vouched for him?
Would want you to, but you should not. And you could not. He is incredibly stubborn. He does not eat from our food. He does not drink from our water. He has chosen. Perhaps if my mother and father were still alive, perhaps if Ishakal had have stayed with us, then maybe I may have made the same decision. But this is not so.
May have made the decision, but you can make a new decision or unmake a decision. Decisions change all the time.
Sometimes you cannot change your decision.
Really?
Azrayan cannot change his. He is Gafak.
He truly
Perhaps.
is get fucked.
He is Gafucked. Oh dear.
Perhaps he does not want to.
She looks at you and she sort of tilts her head and says, "You see much Tals?
Tala
Yeah,
is-
Tals.
Tala. You have two names, but you prefer one.
Yes.
See.
The one given at me at birth.
When do you get the other one?
You meet an excitable halfling such as Duncan.
Is it your custom? She looks to Duncan and she says, is it your custom to give people second names?
Yeah. So, yeah, I guess so.
That's what and what would mine be?
What's Ishala?
Good
Ishi.
Ishi. Okay. Ishi. My brother would also be Ishi?
Nah, he'd be,
Be Shaq. Be
Ishki.
Shaq.
yeah, he'd be, yeah, just give me a moment.
You can go with Shaq or Shaka.
Nah, it'd be Ishko.
Isho.
Actually.
Isho and Ishi.
Ishko. Yeah,
Oh,
Ishko.
Isho. Okay.
Ishko. I think Ishko.
Ishka.
That's very, yeah.
Your people, they worship the sky, do they not? She talks to all of you now.
Some of them.
My people worship the stars.
That makes sense.
I like the sky.
Me too. Me too, Theogar. It is... I love the land, and it provides. But the stars are more. They are endless. They are bigger than us. They are more. That is what a god should be.
If you look closely enough, they can also guide you.
Our father would use the stars when he traveled for his foraging at night to guide his way. He said he would teach me one day.
When did he pass?
When the Braxot came, he believed that to leave was to lose trust in the land. He stayed with my mother. Ishakal would have stayed, but I wanted to follow Azrayan. I knew he would stay in Respite. So he followed me. Now he feels if he had have stayed, our parents may still be alive. Ashrazin and Sazarin, they also stayed, and they survived. When we came back and we had lost Yaras, Sazarin and Hashrazin had found a small well in their home. They had dug down and found a wellspring, water. This is what makes Chief Akmazans think we should have stayed. They were gifted with water. We had ours taken away.
How did they hide from the Braxat?
Our homes are strong and stone, and the doors are small for such creatures. They were able to break some buildings, but not all.
Is there...
Maybe. Oh,
No, it's just... Is their well still functioning?
Little.
Do your people believe in luck?
Some. I do.
But
The
others
chief,
do
not so
share.
much.
Hmm. It
I can
seems
start
to me
some
that there are
bullet.
many problems in this village other than having lost your Yaras.
Mother would say that the loss of Yaras has scraped away the dirt, revealing what is underneath.
My fear is that Yaras cannot wash away that which has been done.
You are wise, Tala, and we will do well to have you with us for a while.
I will do what I can.
Many of the people believe that to speak their mind and speak freely may upset the earth. Perhaps I have spoke too much. Ishakal believes so.
Well, at least the stars smile down on you this evening.
I think I will stay here for a while.
As we sit up here and the conversation begins to die out a little bit, I'm gonna take out my flute, and if anyone's a fan of the Zelda games, I begin playing Zelda's Lullaby. But if you don't know, the link is in chat.
She
You want to give us an a cappella rendition?
She hesitates for a moment when you start to play. You can see she's a little nervous that others will hear and see. But as you play, she smiles. She will say very quietly, so as not to disrupt the music, to Tala. Our people have lost the music in recent times. We do not sing and we do not dance. We are muted, one might say.
So I've heard we spoke to Karam and his sisters.
Yasmin and Zara are wonderful, are they not? Such light and such beauty.
And yet they wish to leave this place.
They do not belong. It is the wrong-sized box.
Do you like to sing and dance?
I do. I am bad at both, but I enjoy it. Ishakal has a beautiful voice, but he has not sung in many days.
Then let us hope that after we retrieve that which you seek, we can usher in a new vibe. I don't know, I can't think of a good word.
Vibe.
It's all about the vibe.
We must change the vibe, I agree. But you
A
must
new
go.
era.
You must go and rest. Your journey is dangerous. Ishakal is... He is competent. But he is desperate to show himself as more than he is. Rakshalin is a very strong hunter, a warrior, scout. Shakal feels he cannot live up to this. Please look after him.
We will.
Good night. When she says this, she sort of gestures to take your cups if they're empty, and for you to leave, but she is going to remain up here.
Yes, there you go. Oh, yes. I get it.
You have my word. We will keep him safe.
You are a funny man, Mr. Billytea. Thank you.
I wasn't trying to be funny then.
Yes, hilarious. Thank you so much for your hospitality. And I begin shooing Duncan, I assume, down the ladder or whatever.
It's sort of like, it's not even like a ladder, it's just like 3 pieces of rock that are jutting out a little bit that you can just sort of scramble up. It's not too difficult. It's because you're coming from the back of the house, it's only sort of like an 8-foot drop.
Io does notice everyone leaving and stop staring at the stars to come with you all.
You rolled perception.
And with that, you can return to your temporary home and you may take a long rest.
But before we take not before everyone presses, but before we take a long rest, I would like to speak to Duncan before we go to bed.
Yeah.
So I kind of like pull him to one side I can't imagine we all have our own separate rooms.
Okay, maybe you go outside so
Yeah.
the rest of us can sleep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's 2 rooms in this house. The first has the hollowed out stove and the small table and what seems to be a footstool. And the second has 2 hammocks and a carved out corner for a bed. It's just about big enough for the 5 of you.
Tala's not been in a hammock, so
I'll kind of like put my hand on Duncan's shoulder as everyone else is going into the house. And I'll keep him outside. Duncan, can I talk to you for a moment?
Yeah.
You know, I couldn't help but notice how you was behaving just now, with the Shala.
Yeah.
And I suppose I don't know if you mean to come across as erratic as it seems, but perhaps maybe just when I said to be yourself, I just meant, you're a very relaxed individual usually, but you get very tense when you're around someone you seem to like.
I'm tense like all the time.
Really?
I don't know if you couldn't notice.
I've not noticed that. You've always seemed pretty laid back. Nothing's really phased you.
Oh, I don't know. I'm just, doing the thing. We're here to help.
Uh-huh.
In a
Is
strange
that why
place.
you're offering to give out sugar?
No, he offered to collect sugar.
I know what he offered. Well,
I don't know.
Maybe it's just something to think about.
It's just the first time I felt like I don't know, something like something like it's really good feeling, and I don't know how to describe it.
Is it love?
Right?
I don't know. I don't think so. How do you know?
I don't know. I've never been in love before.
Neither have I. I don't really want to go and ask Rackers. I'm scared I'll upset him and he'll get Sturzy on me.
Well, they do say that love makes you do crazy things, so perhaps this explains your behavior.
Yeah, it was pretty all over the place.
I mean, I think, it was easy to see it was coming from a good place. But I think, I just think that you could portray yourself better for a potential wife.
Oh, I might have come across that way, but like, I'm not gonna do anything. Like, you know what I mean? Like, ask, ask her to like go on a date or anything. Don't worry, I'm not gonna do anything like that.
Why wouldn't you ask her on a date?
Cause I don't have a chance.
Why don't you have a chance?
Cause I don't know. I just don't.
Yes, you do. You should think more highly of yourself, Duncan. You deserve love just as much as anyone else does.
Is Celeste saying this because she thinks that everyone has a chance and like all things are good, or does she genuinely think that he might stand a chance?
Wait. Celeste thinks that he does stand a chance, and
Okay.
she thinks that everyone deserves love.
Yeah, but like she. So obviously you know that Ishala is desperately in love with a man who you maybe.
Yes, I'm avoiding that, and I'm more trying to speak to him
So she's
generally.
like, you're doing a general thing. That's what I mean. You're not
Yes,
doing like
yes,
a
it's not
specific
her
like
specific.
you and Ishala destined gonna be like okay.
No.
Because yeah.
No, yeah, I'm speaking more in
in general terms. You should get, if you believe you've in something, you should give it a go, sort of thing.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Nah. I think that I will just continue on with my life in trying to help people, and Ishala will be one of those people who I help, and that'll be our relationship.
If that is what you wish, Duncan. And
Yeah.
I will head on inside.
Alright, where are you sleeping?
Dibs on the hammock.
Alright, I'll take the chimney.
I don't think this place has a chimney, but
It does. It does. It was one of the first
It
things
does?
I
Oh my
described.
goodness.
There is a small hollowed out space which could be used for fire, and there's a sort of like a sort of diagonal hole above it, like a chimney. Probably the worst place in the entire building to sleep, but whatever Billytea's feeling. As the sun rises, any particularly early risers here?
Tala's an early riser.
No. As soon as the sun begins to crest over the horizon, you will note that Ishakal is standing outside your door. He does not ring the doorbell.
Do I hear any sort of inkling of...
You see him walk past if you're up. You'll see him
then
through
I
the
will-
window. You'll see him walk past and stand outside the door expectantly.
Yeah. I will open the door, or I guess pull aside the...
Yeah. So there's a heavy, almost like a camel's skin.
Greetings.
It is dawn.
It is. The others haven't woken yet.
No, wait, I'm up.
They are awake now.
Good, we are leaving.
Hold on.
He begins to walk away.
I won't cry.
Go on, Josh.
I'll go
Step
and
out.
I'll go and start gently rustling people
Yep.
if they haven't already started
Yep.
getting up themselves.
As I get up, and stretch and have some rations for breakfast and stuff, I will take out my fiddle and I will play a little fiddle-dee-dee to use my inspiring leader feat to give everyone 7 temp HP.
Oh,
I imagine that as you guys wake up, it's the what's the symphony? Why is it? It's da-da-da-da-da-da. Like as everybody gets up, sort of waking them with a bright little da-da-da-da fiddling bit. You can all say it's 7 temp and get ready as quickly as you can. He has already left. Ishika?
I will inform. He was here earlier, as soon as the sun crested the horizon.
I just start grabbing all like the spilled out tools and I'm clanking around and I'm, and it sounds like, you chuck a steel pot down a stairwell as I'm like, putting on like belts and stuff.
How many belts do you have?
5.
Sound like a Final Fantasy character.
I also have a sash.
Okay.
Yes, it doesn't strike me as the sort of guide who's going to have us for a sunrise cup on the rim of the town. I guess we'll just sort of have to eat whatever, get out of here.
Preferably eat on the way if you can.
Yeah.
James. Yeah, so before when I've made up what my rations are, you've begrudged me for it. Could my rations be like cereal bars?
Yeah, absolutely. Now that actually does make sense. So it's probably they're not there's not white chocolate on the bottom of them like the modern ones.
No.
But it's probably
like an LCM.
A lot of them are sort of like cereal and grain, like kept together with honey. That is much of what the university would have packed for you. That and then also like trail mix, effectively. Other sort of things like that, things that just keep really well. You'd also have like packs of dried fruit, dried meat, as always. And things that last. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I'll run some of those out. We can eat as we walk.
I've got pemmican.
I was going to say pemmican comes to mind immediately.
Doesn't come over here.
I don't know what pemmican is.
It's like
Pemmican's
old
universal.
trail
It's
food.
just niche as well.
Yeah. It's indigenous to like the Americas, I think.
Yep.
Or Canada.
There's a
at least.
brand name that is regular jerky, but like the real thing is like way more.
The real thing,
fat
The real thing
and
is
stuff.
like exactly. It's like beef fat and meat and dried, and I don't know if they're even dried berries, but then it's all chopped up and like formed into like pucks almost.
Yeah.
You have those.
Food cube.
They do not look appetizing.
Yeah,
No,
the
they're
meat
not meant
version
to
of
be.
bread.
they're not
Yeah,
great.
it gets the
Not
job
great,
done.
guys, no.
It looks almost like black pudding.
A little bit, maybe. It's like more like granular than.
Yeah, we're
Or at
calling
least
it
like-
Chippewa. Is something that's coming up here? When I search pemmican, it just
Chippewa.
shows me Chippewa. Oh, Chippewa recipe. Here we go. A pemmican. This is not something that I don't think anyone over here would have heard of. We don't go out to places.
I'm
we
surprised
don't-
Jack knew about
We
it.
don't talk about the people we conquered.
With the people who conquered.
Regardless.
I know about it because of the video game RimWorld.
Oh, okay.
Well, the only thing that Tala would inquire about before leaving actually is who wants to wear the nifty new cloak.
I assume Rackers. Right.
He is the ranger. It's good for
You are the
perception.
ranger.
Is it perception? It's for hiding. No?
No, it's for hiding more.
That's
It's like
stealth.
Ah,
Yeah.
perception against you is at disadvantage,
oh, right.
Yeah.
and then your stealth check is maybe at advantage or something.
It is, yeah.
Well, it's very fine work, of course, it's ours. Something of a craftsman, I'm sure. I suppose if it'll help us out, doesn't really suit my ensemble.
Well, yeah,
but,
Tala will sort of like drape it over him.
Yeah, I mean, you could put it on Ardurak because, sorry, I kind of, Rackers is the only name you have at the moment in my head.
It's working.
I was trying desperately to find
Damn you, Jack.
You could put it on Ardurak to accentuate his strengths, but you could also potentially put it on Celeste or Tala, who
That's
are
true.
more, or even Duncan, who might need to hide or avoid being
True, I have a
found,
minus,
so...
I have a -2 to my stealth.
So it's up to you
I've got
guys how you want to play
+5.
that. Yeah, and also,
Later.
you're pretty helpless if somebody does get on you. So hiding might be good for
Oh yeah,
Celeste.
give it to Tals.
I mean, I have some things if people get on me, but
It's up to you guys.
Yeah.
Whatever you think.
It's up to you.
I think give it to Joe.
Okay.
And then
If Ardurak is okay to wear it,
It's fine. I just always have this problem with it's like the game is built around getting new items, but then you spend all this time building. This is what the character looks like, and then 2 days in they look completely.
I'll pick it up.
different.
I'll pick it up this one now.
It's like-
Yeah.
well,
Yeah,
you
that's
could
fine.
potentially carry it in your pack, Ardurak, and then put
Yeah,
it
it's
on
not like
in
a
a situation
problem, I
where
just-
you are trying to
I can
blend in
also
with the
just-
desert.
Stuff it in the bag of holding if need be.
Yeah. That's what I mean. We could just keep it hidden.
No
for
one
the
wants
most
to wear it
part.
right
I
now.
need to find a transmogrifier.
You never
This
know
place.
when you're gonna need to
Yeah,
sneak.
transmog.
As you guys sort of have this discussion, walk to the town, you will see climbing down from the one wooden tower they have is Ishika. And he looks at you all and he hands you a warm loaf of bread.
Ooh,
Oh.
Thank you.
thanks, old buddy, old pal.
More of a morning send off than I feared. Yeah.
It is sweet. And with that, he walks away.
Sweet, just like you.
I'll sort of let's go.
Yeah, it's
on the
this bread is thick with honey, and it's a little brioche in flavor. You could probably intuit that Ishala baked it, not him. But you can see that he's eaten half of it, and given the other half to you guys, or he's eaten some of it and left, the rest for you guys. So it is clearly yours to share.
I want to chase after him a little bit, speed walk, so that
Yep.
I'm walking next to him. Ishakar, I just want to say we are very grateful for your assistance with this. And if we do run into any trouble, we will try to protect you as much as we protect ourselves.
Shall try to protect you too.
Thank you.
And,
Would
he'll
you like
Begin
a
begin to-
doing the
bar?
Dune walk.
No. He'll begin to lead you across the desert and we'll take a short break. Be right back. Hello and welcome back to the second half of Elsewhither, the Tales of a Broken Land. As you are leaving the town, I will say I have looked ahead. I have not seen any trouble, but that does not mean there will be no trouble.
Then we will tread cautiously.
Well, and one other thing I'm sure you have seen, but didn't introduce last night, is my companion here, my Drake here, Sterling. Just so that you're aware, he's well trained and will provide you no troubles, I'm sure. But he is good in a hunt, and it turns out a fight as well. Do none of your hunters have dogs or other sort of companions, that sort of thing?
We used to have 2 dogs before the raid. Ozara was sad. I was not. They were loud and they liked to yip and bite.
Well, Sterling is far better mannered than that.
Don't think I've ever heard Sterling.
Well, it might be.
Oh,
From time to time.
I made a dragon call and it just did microphone. The gaming's just too good. No, it just cuts out. Goddess, he sort of looks at him distrustfully. Nods. As you guys walk, you can see that he speaks a little more now he's not with Ishika. With Ashala, even. At one point, he stops you and he points towards some cracked terrain on the ground, and there was trouble. 5 days. Maybe 6. You can read the sand. Is anybody proficient in survival?
Yes, I am.
Just hoping I would roll low and just be like, yes, I can read the sand.
In fact, I have expertise in it.
Ooh, expertise.
So yeah, you would know he means like reading tracks or
Yeah.
that sort of thing.
Well, I can pick up a thing or two. It's not my usual training, but I've been on a few adventures in sandy terrain.
Then he will show you like an imprint, which is like a sort of little bits of a foot. And he will say, Chathang. 5 days. You guys have...
Anyone?
Yeah, we dealt with them once, I think.
Yeah, fought one of these in a different campaign. Let me see if I can pull this up so that I can show you the stat block. Not the stat block, the art, even. And you would know... Oh! Let's roll it back. First night's rest in the home. Did anybody write in the journal?
Oh,
I definitely would have.
Yeah.
I think Tala probably just written about all the people who we met.
Okay. You'd write about the people. Duncan, what would you have written about?
I would have taken an academic approach to things. Would have written about like the supposed like flora and fauna of the area. Gone into how I think it all affects. So. I imagine Duncan was originally going to be an alchemist, artificer, but then he was forced to become an artillerist, and so he's sort of he's sort of talking about the potential like medicinal chemical uses for things, and then he's also talking about the buildings and the layouts and the the village planning of the various of just like Sunak, to rule that we've been in. Not in like nothing to do with like this sort of social sciences of the situation, but more of like a
interesting. So Tala gets a read on all the social, and then you immediately report on sort of all the actual, like the physical, the present. That's really interesting.
Tala would touch on a lot of like the sort of cultural aspects and sort of like, the worship of the land and like.
Interesting. That's really cool.
Theo would write about how miraculous it is to have seating on a rooftop, and how that is something that like should be adopted into other places, because he would love to like not have to just sit on the actual like tiles of a roof, but like to have a bench, and it was the best thing.
I love that. When you notice the tracks of the Chatrang picture in Roll20 chat, you could potentially make a small entry in your bestiary. That's what I was getting at.
Oh.
Right.
And, he will lead you a little further and then say, there is a smell. Do you smell it? Do you smell it? Anybody proficient in perception? And does anybody get any advantage on smell? I think somebody said this to me before. Is that our trunk sniffer? Come on then, trunk sniffer, give me your perception check.
Okay. Well, you'll see Tala raise her trunk up into the air. Sort of do like a 360.
That advantage came
25.
through.
25.
Nice. As you no, that is not what I asked you to play. Thank you. As you sort of take in a deep breath, it smells sweet, like a boiled candy. As you sort of breathe in a little deeper, you almost feel relaxed, calmed, resolved into a sort of sense of peace, of calm. And then you all begin to pick it up quite strongly. He will say, "Be alert. That is the smell of danger." Each one of you needs to give me a charisma save, please.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, I have advantage on those.
Well, advantage against being... Is this against being charmed, James?
Yes, it is.
So then I get advantage on this.
Josh, why do you have advantage on charisma saves?
I think because of my race. Let me just double
Oh,
check.
for Kalashtar, so it's all wisdom, charisma, and something saves, I think, maybe?
No, just wisdom and charisma.
Wisdom and charisma, okay, cool.
I got a 22.
22 is a
So that-
success.
That didn't come out
5.
on thing, but I only got a 12.
Okay.
A
They
19.
got a 16.
Sorry, give me a second. I don't know why this isn't. Sorry. I got a 12 is a success.
Oh,
16
nice.
is a success, and 19 is a success. What was 22, someone said?
That's me.
Yeah. And I think Ardurak is the one I'm missing.
Yeah, 5.
5, okay. Whatever your initiative is, you must minus 10.
Okay.
Roll initiative.
I'm terrible at that anyway, so...
Oh, yeah, it's so cool seeing everyone's dice.
Oh, wait, why did I roll an intelligence save?
I don't know. You can take the dice if you
Yeah.
want and just give me the initiative
Yeah,
instead.
it's supposed to be 8, so it's an 8 in the end.
After the
With the
plus
minus
4 and minus
Yeah.
4. Yeah, okay, I see.
Yep, minus,
Cool.
plus 4 minus 10.
So I've got Duncan with a 17, Celeste with a 16, Tala with a 15, and Theogar with a 9. Would any of
Tala came out
you
at
like to...
13 on roll 20.
I'm going to keep the ones that are on D&D Beyond for this,
Okay.
unless anybody's majorly upset about that, because it's
No.
what comes through to me.
Oh, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, would anybody who isn't Ardurak like to switch? And Josh, roll me
I'm happy to
initiative
go.
for the NPC.
Theogar can take my initiative if he wants.
I was going to say, I'm happy to go early and get out in front if you want me to.
Yeah, let's do that then.
Cool. Okay.
He got it.
That makes Theogar's a 15 and Tala's a 9. Is that correct? Yes. Okay. What did he get, Josh?
9.
Okay. And with that, give me a second. Lots of buttons to press. As you look up to the rocks, you will see very slowly drifting over the edge of them. A creature that's sort of very large, almost mushroom-like in its top piece, with tentacles dangling down. I said Mark would be happy.
No.
Liked this creature a lot when we first fought.
Floating mantles.
Yep.
And you see it drifting over the rock. And he will say, "Be strong of will." Duncan, Billytea.
It's not me. Oh, no.
Oh, sorry, Theogar, what's your dex?
+2. It's 14.
Cool. Duncan, Billytea, you are up.
Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go over. I'll
James, my initiative is a 16. 9. It's the NPC that got a 9.
Okay.
Sorry.
Duncan, go on.
Are they in any form of cover for me?
There's some rocks you could... It's difficult because standing on this rock would make you more of a target because you'd be higher. and the rock face sort of drops down here, so it sort of gently goes upwards on this side. So you can maybe like get all the way behind it over there, or potentially like over here. But this creature does float 20 feet in the air, so it's pretty difficult.
Okay. What about if I just go like on the rock here, like that?
Yeah,
A little bit.
that'll give you 0 cover, but
Oh, no, I'm talking about for the floating mantle. Is there any cover
does
for
it
the...
have cover?
no,
Does it
he's
have
floating
cover?
20 feet in the air. So it's like it's
Cool.
it's tentacly bits are still hittable from melee range. The tentacles sort of brush across the ground,
All good.
but the main creature's head is like very visible
Yeah.
and quite high up.
Yeah.
This creature can be
Okay.
melee attacked. It has it has a hover speed of hover height of 5 feet.
Very good. Then assuming we said the thing where I'm allowed to get my cannon to be happening before sort of combat ensues.
Yeah, as a
Then
reaction
I
when you
will-
roll initiative.
Yeah. Eldritch Cannon, Force Ballista. I will roll to see if I hit.
What's the range on
Hopefully I
that?
do.
Is that 60 feet?
No, that is 120 feet on the
second,
Force
okay,
Ballista.
Yeah, marvelous.
Yeah, it's fine. That is a 12 plus 8 for a unnatural 20.
Yeah, that hits.
Nice.
Cool. That is 2d8 force damage. I roll like pretty hot garbage for 5 force damage, and then my action is Firebolt. That is 23 to hit.
23 hits.
That is max 10 fire damage.
That is 20 fire damage. And we'll
Lovely.
see as the fire strikes the creature, it sort of reels back briefly. It hates it.
I like-
Anything else?
Good luck,
Billytea?
guys. And I slide down the rock on my ass over here.
Celeste?
Yes. Well, yes. I have my fiddle out already, and I begin playing a very enticing, almost hypnotic melody as these magical notes begin kind of very smoothly worming their way over to the mantle. I need a wisdom save, please, as I cast command.
Can you ping me command, please?
Yeah.
Right?
Wonderful.
He's immune to the charmed condition.
Okay.
That's a 10.
That's a fail. And so I will tell it to halt on its turn. The target doesn't move and takes no action or bonus action. So while Celeste isn't actually telling it to halt, the music kind of like fuddles its mind, you know. Because I've just cast an enchantment spell, I am going to use my beguiling magic, and I need to make another wisdom save, please.
Is this against the charmed condition?
Not the one I'm choosing.
Okay. Another wisdom save, you say?
Yes, please.
Does he, yeah, 10.
A 10. That is a fail. It is frightened of me.
No, it's not, sorry.
It's immune to the frightened condition as well? Oh, that sucks.
It is mentally very resilient.
Boo.
It is a psionic creature, but
I get it.
it is not immune to the it is not immune to the stay over there condition, which is what you've given it with command.
Yep.
I like to think of it as just plain old mental rather than mentally resilient.
Yeah. I will, after seeing that my magic has taken some hold, with the spell, I will begin. I don't think she runs. She just speed walks over here. 5, 10, 15, 20. Action, bonus action, movement. That's me.
Theogar, you're up.
Cool. Theo will look to Ishikal as he drops into his rage. His eyes go completely black. And he says, "You told me that you would try to protect her. Please do your best." And then I'm going to move 35, stand here, and take the dodge action.
Josh, can you put Ishikal on the map, please, next to Tala? He's under NPC, and handouts NPCs, NPC tokens. Thank you. And yeah, that's the end of Theogar's turn. It is Ishikal.
Okay, he is going to fire off his longbow, which is a 12 to hit. Sorry, what?
No.
Okay, fine. And then he's gonna bonus action disengage from Tala.
He fires his arrow and it sort of waves in the wind as it goes over there, and he's sort of down.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can he climb this rock?
So the
He doesn't have a
rock
climbing
is
speed, but-
completely flat to get to from here,
Oh.
and then you'd have to climb depending on how far down you go. He could do like here, but he couldn't get there from anywhere. It's sheer or even over past here, so no, you couldn't get on from any of those bits. But he could just walk like this.
Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, better.
Cool.
I got that. Yep, that's me.
Tala.
Yes. Tala will move up to be in sort of support range. And if I did my measurements correctly, which maybe 30, 25, and 20, Tala will cast Blessed on, let's do Theogar, Ardurak, and Duncan.
Mm-hmm.
Please. And then...
There's a then.
No, there's no then. That is it.
Ardurak.
She will hold the ground.
When you take your turn, it isn't relevant right now because you are level 3. But you would note that if you had failed this save at the beginning of combat and you were level 5, you would only be able to attack once. It is if you take the attack action while after a fail, you cannot benefit from the multi-attack feature
Sure.
or extra attack feature. But anyway, it doesn't affect you.
For just that first round?
It's
or
correct for just that first. Well, sort of.
Okay.
For just that first turn, yes, kind of. We'll see in a second, unless he does a lot of damage.
Okay. No, let's we'll go ahead since what's his face can't get over there anyway. Sterling can't get close enough anyway. I will go ahead and use my bonus action to Hunter's Mark.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
And shoot at this feller. 16 to hit.
16
Bless.
hits.
Okay, good.
Plus bless.
Yeah,
Bless.
bless would make it hit more.
Right. Okay, so we will hit the damage. It's just 5 on that, and then my Hunter's Mark is down here someplace.
Any sterling reaction?
No, for
come on.
reasons slightly.
Cool.
So it's another 1 of force damage.
Nice.
And then me being done-ish. Yeah, I'll just stay where I am. But Sterling will run partway over. And yeah, he'll just go to here for now. And he can dodge on his own, so he'll do that.
Okay, cool. At the top of initiative, that sickly, sweet smell oozes out towards you all. I need you all to make a charisma save, please. This is not against the charmed condition this time round.
Okay.
Tala?
And those who are blessed can add their blessings.
Yep.
23 for Tala.
Success, Theogar?
With the blessed, I got up to a 3.
Wow.
Well done. That is a fail. Celeste?
24.
That is a success. Ardurak?
13.
That is a success. And Duncan?
Oh, yeah, with the bless, I got a 15, so.
Cool. Yep.
Should Sterling?
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
should with the NPC.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
Ishikal is immune to this effect, so you don't have to worry about that.
What a fun.
Wow.
All right.
But yeah, Sterling should probably roll. Assuming that he has a sense of smell, which I'm assuming he does, then yes.
Yeah, I would think he does. Where I just want to see if it already adds things together. If I click on it in the right place in here, sorry. Where are you? Right place. Drake. Here. Okay, I think he only adds to certain saving. So it's very poor. 1.
Okay. So Sterling and Theogar, you cannot benefit from the extra attack ability. And if you use a cantrip or leveled spell, unlikely from the two of you, but just so that everybody else is aware, you must first make a charisma save. On a fail, the spell fails. And I don't know why, when this is the same effect, except it's added stuff, that it doesn't. It isn't considered the charm condition. But on the initial initiative roll, it is considered the charm creature condition, but this is not. Anyway, so I don't think that's going to affect either of you, but just so that you guys are aware, and that will happen on the lair action every round, provided there is another round. Duncan, Billytea.
Scramble up. Try to shoot with my Eldritch Cannon.
Yep.
That is... hold on. I got Bless. Does Bless to hit? No, it doesn't.
Yeah, bless is all
Bless to
attack
hit.
rolls and saving
Bless
throws.
is to hit. That is 15 to hit.
Yeah, a 15 will hit.
Beautiful. Right, where's my... There it is, force damage. Oh, just rolling amazing with a 4
Cool.
force damage. And then...
More than 0?
and then Fireball. Let's see what happens. Yeah. Yeah, 26 without Bless.
26 hits.
Yeah. And then, come on. Big money, no. That's a big whammy. No money.
It's 2, not
For
1.
1 fire damage.
The creature is wounded.
Nice.
And then I scramble back down.
Celeste Dawnstar.
Yes. Well, yes. I'm just, since it's wounded, probably will be done by the end of the round. So I'm just gonna use Enhance Weapon as my magic floats over to Theogar and engulfs his hammer in fire.
Nice.
That's me.
Nice. The mantle is going to move here and float to here. If that's out a psychic scream, I need everybody within a 30-foot radius of it. So Tala, Sterling, and Theogar to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, I
Okay,
should have given
nice.
someone Bardic. My bad. Sorry, guys.
That is a lot of damage.
Oh.
Ooh, that is a lot of damage.
Jesus.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh.
So
Charles.
Tala, what did you get on your wisdom save, please?
At 24.
Success. Sterling.
It's actually a 14. It's not adding my proficiency bonus.
14 is a
Get on that.
fail. The DC on this is higher than that. So Sterling will take 23 psychic damage. Does that knock him out?
Yeah. Oh, no,
Yeah.
not with the temp. If he got
Okay,
the temp
cool.
this morning, he's
He did
okay.
get the
Yeah,
10.
yeah.
And he is stunned
So good. Oh,
until the end of the floating mantle's next turn. Theogar.
Oh, Jesus.
Not one for a 2.
Good job.
No.
You will also take 23
Heroic
psychic
inspiration.
damage and be stunned. He's a Goliath. And be stunned until the end of his next turn.
Oh, man.
Fuck. We need to kill this thing.
That was the plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I know, but like, he's gonna kill Theo.
Don't say that. Jeez.
Yeah. I think we might just float over here.
Past.
Theogar, you are stunned. Ishakal.
Yes, that's me.
Yes, it is.
He's hiding behind that giant rock, isn't he?
No, he's
Right.
he's 25 foot tall and is hovering 3 feet above the ground. He can hide behind nothing.
Sure, I didn't know how high up that, that
Maybe
was.
15 feet, but it's still not relevant because he's flying above it. So he's just
Yep.
even higher.
Yep, I'll take a shot,
Yep,
which is a 21 to hit.
that'll hit. You hear him do a little yes.
Oh my god, awful damage for
Oh.
piercing. It's the lowest he could get. And then he will just stand there, catching a
Cool.
nice 10.
Tala.
So Tala will move up to just sort of stand with Theogar. And at the same time, we'll sort of trumpet out a blast from her trunk that looks sort of like a sound wave, and it'll be like it'll be a holy word. Only a 12.
We'll miss.
It goes wide.
Yeah. Creature's not got big ears. That's the problem. Ardurak.
Okay, I will move somewhat to the left. Just perfect. Feel like I can see him better, even though I know it doesn't matter. And shoot.
Well, you can see more of him from that angle.
Yeah.
And more of the lower part of the body. I would not describe him as having cover from any angle.
Oh, but actually, you know what? I forgot. I did hit him the first time, right? Yeah.
Yes.
With so I have advantage
So you have
on
Vex,
this
yeah.
one. Yeah.
And don't forget Bless.
Yeah, do not forget
Right.
Bless.
Oh,
I don't
right,
think
need
Bless is going to matter.
Yeah.
Go ahead, give me damage.
Alright, so that is 7 piercing and 1 more force from the lamest hunter's mark ever.
Anything else?
No, because when does the stun end for Sterling?
At the end of the mantle's next turn.
Okay, that's what I thought. So nothing
Yep.
from him then.
On the next round of initiative, once again, this wave comes out. I need you all to make a charisma saving throw. Anyone stunned by the mantle will fail automatically. Not that it matters. You're not going to make an extra attack, and you are not going to cast a cantrip or spell. Duncan is blessed. Is that correct?
Correct.
And Ardurak, right?
Yeah, but
Correct.
plus can't get me anywhere near a success.
Yeah. I mean, you can get
9,
you near.
would
I
it?
just can't get you to it. The DC for this is only a 12.
Right.
But the DC for his other ability is 15. So Duncan and Ardurak and Sterling and Theo. So this is a 120-foot radius, by the way. So like it's getting you all. Will be affected by the sickly sweet smell. So once again, you cannot benefit from the extra attack feature. And if you cast a spell or cantrip, you must make a charisma save against the creature's spell save DC. On a failure, you will fumble the spell. Duncan, you're up.
A cannon.
You can just cannon.
Not a spell.
Yeah, it is not.
I can just cannon. That's pretty good.
That is now cannon.
But I gotta. Wait.
You are blessed.
I'm blessed.
Yes, you are.
Yes! That's a 17.
17 hits.
because I got a 4. What am I doing?
Rolling damage.
I think I just
The 2d8 of
just
force
had an
damage check.
aneurysm or something.
Welcome back.
That is good damage.
That is.
15.
Oh,
The creature is
Nice.
severely
Finally,
wounded.
15 force.
Very good.
And I will try to cast a fireball.
Make a charisma save.
Charisma save.
The DC is higher than the save on the initial ability. This is spell save DC.
Does Bless help this?
Yeah. Presses all attack rolls and saving throws.
That is, what did I get? I got an 11.
11 is a fail.
Powerful.
Your spell fumbles.
Alright. I go back down.
Okay, Celeste.
Womp womp.
Yeah, seeing what happened to Theo, I begin sprinting over to him, yeah. Theo!
Wow, those two things were very different, weren't they?
And as I begin sprinting really, I also begin playing a soothing melody, and I will cast Healing Word
Yep.
on him. 2d4. That's pretty good. That is 9 healing.
Okay.
And then as my action, I will enhance weapon.
Here you go.
Ardurak.
Again. Oh, okay.
It lasts a minute, so his fire is still
Yep.
blazing.
Cool.
Yeah, that's me.
That brings us to the mantle. Yeah, why not there? Josh, roll me a d6.
do Theogar or I get opportunity attack?
Theogar is stunned, and I was very careful to not move through your range, but I did move through Theogar's. What did you get? That is good for you. Cool. He will tentacle you. That is a 20 to hit.
I will warding flare. So, as a reaction.
That is a 16 to hit. How does this look? This warding flare.
So I think that the way that I imagine it is sort of Tala holding up her shield and trying to reflect a bit of light into like the eyes of their opponent. So I don't know that this thing eyes really, but
the light still catches it by surprise. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe it goes, maybe kind of just like does a sort of like a whoom and like knocks it off a little kilter so that its attack is affected.
16 to hit you, Celeste.
So it's unfortunate.
I need you to make a
appreciate
Constitution saving throw, please, as you take 4 bludgeoning damage.
Alright, I'll got rid of my temp. And con is a 13.
You will take 14 poison damage. That's not the bad bit.
Hey.
Your movement speed is halved by a minute. Halved for a minute.
By a minute? Jesus!
Your movement speed is halved for a minute. And you cannot take more than one attack when you take the attack action. You cannot take reactions. And you can either take an action or a bonus action on its turn, not both, for the next minute. You may repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
Yes. Yes, sir.
We're not done yet. You'll move to Tala. Take a pseudopod attack.
Okay.
That's a 14 to hit you though, Tala, which I think will miss.
That is a miss. I will knock it away with my shield.
Love that. It will float just back to here, I think. No, actually, I quite like this position. We'll stay here. Theogar, you are unstunned. Creature is severely wounded, and you have a flaming weapon. What would you like to do?
Yeah. Theo comes back from being stunned, sees Celeste closer to him and that she has been damaged, and all planning of keeping himself managing resources goes out the wall. He will drop into a rage again as his eyes go dark. He will get 2 temporary hit points. as a tiny little cape drops around him that looks like the night sky. He will rotate himself down to here, put away the shield, grab his warhammer with both hands, swinging recklessly, and shout, "Get the fuck away from my sister."
I love the idea that this violin we're hearing is Celeste. Like cheering him on.
So that is a 17 to hit.
Oh, a 17 hits.
Cool. We are going to add in that fire damage there.
That's 3
plus
fire damage.
We're going to do the frost damage. So that is 11 plus 5 for me. So it is divided out. It is
I need to
10.
divide it out.
Okay. 10
I am,
bludgeoning.
however, going to steal your description of its grisly demise because
Okay.
as your warhammer strikes into it, the mantle is reduced to 0 hit points by fire or by lightning damage.
Uh-oh.
And therefore, I need all creatures within a 10-foot radius. And I've realized that by shuffling back to the right, I've saved Sterling's life. To make a dexterity saving throw, please.
By the way, I wouldn't have known the amount of damage, and so I was just waiting to also add that Sterling sniffs out a cloud of frost, and there's another.
The cold is not important, but cool.
I know. So
the fire.
Here's the
is
other thing.
Very important.
I am smacking this as far away as possible. Is there any way that, like, my movement
So
of
the
it
push.
is part of this damage of, like, which trigger do you need to have happen first?
Yeah.
Because I am beating this the fuck away from my sister, like, is why I rotated
I'm
around.
going to say that Tala will take an extra d10, as it will be right on top of her head, but Celeste does not need to make the save.
It doesn't need to be on top of her head. I can crush her it to the right and then send it off diagonally.
I'm
James
not
has a thing
sure
about
that.
moving
I'm not
diagonally.
sure you
Yep.
knew about
Okay.
that as you hit it. You whack it, it flies a little towards Celeste and then explodes.
Okay.
Sorry, a little towards Tala and then explodes. Yeah. Theogar and Tala, I need a dex save, please.
Okay.
Okay, here goes nothing.
Oh man.
Okay, my damage is trash, so you're probably.
I rolled a
resistance.
nat 20 on fucking on Beyond.
I don't think 19
I'm
fire
always
damage
rotate
threatens
speed.
anybody who isn't called Celeste.
No.
You guys should be fine. It is DC 15. You will take 19 fire damage on a fail, and 18 for Theogar, because the 1d10 extra was dealt to Tala, which ended up being a 1. As you knock it away from your sister, and it explodes. Very thematic, and I will give an inspiration to anybody that is not Mark, if they can tell me what the loot is. Because
It's the crushable brain, right?
It is the crushable brain. Did we have this on D&D Beyond? I think we made it on D&D Beyond, right?
Yeah, we did. It was in Elsewhither.
Any idea what it's
It almost
called?
got Tori dead. Floating mantle brain.
Floating mantle brain, there you go. And Ishikal will look at you and say, you should take that. It is strong loot. You are a strong party. This is good.
Theo,
Please stop the
you're
battle music. Okay. Theo, are you okay?
No, my brain hurt.
Here, take one of these, and I'll take one of the potions of healing, and I'll uncork it for you. And hand you.
Did you guys add a potion of healing this morning? You did not,
no.
right? So do not take one away.
Alright, we'll re-add it.
From the everlasting life, or whatever it's called. Eternal life. Yeah.
Eternal healing.
Are you sure you don't need it?
It's okay. I'll take one.
Hold on. Save the potions.
Okay.
They are. We don't know how many we're gonna get out of here. Hold on. And I take out a rod of metal I get my hammer. And I look around and I go to like a piece of rock that's there. That's like a flat piece of stone embedded in the sand. And I take my hammer and I smack it. And then I turn the rod and I smack it and I keep going. And I continue to smack it until the tip gets hot and it turns red with heat. I go, hold on. I'll lance that wound. And I go over to Theo.
But no!
It'll only sting for a bit. It'll be fine. It'll stop the bleeding.
No, do you have a doctorate?
Well, yes, actually.
In medicine?
I have a theoretical doctorate in medicine.
No. I won't let you.
Just a reference, you are casting Cure Wounds, right?
Stand in front of Theo.
Just lance her instead.
Back off.
I think you might mean cauterize. Lancing.
Oh, yeah, whatever.
It's not a
Just
boil,
quick
young man.
before I'm going to have to hammer this again. If we're going to lose heat.
I trust him, Celeste. Here. Do what you need to do, Billy. Not Billy. Duncan.
Billy.
Billytea.
He needs a nickname too.
While this is all
Billy
happening,
Duncan coffee.
Tala will sort of call out, "A little help here," and you'll see as the dust settles that she's on her ass, sort of like almost implanted into the ground, that she can't quite make it get her feet on her own.
Yeah, I'll come over. I'm so sorry, Tala. I had to protect Celeste. I didn't mean to hurt you.
It's quite all right. I understand.
Kind of help lift you up.
You guys
Right, you ready? Holding out the rod.
Lance him.
Yeah. I
There's a boil upon this earth.
I did say lance on purpose because
Yeah.
That's fine.
Duncan is an idiot.
Who's getting lance right now?
Theogar.
No. The guy's getting cauterized. and
Wait,
he
is
takes-
Theogar
he
missing any
gets
hit points?
19
I took the healing that you rolled. Sorry.
Yeah, 19
okay.
hit points.
Yeah.
I rolled.
And then
Roll
Celeste
much
take
more
the
than
free
that.
potion.
I think I might have to drink a potion. Yeah.
Will Celeste take the
I'm
free
gonna
potion for the day? Okay, so you gave him 10 points each.
Yeah. 10. Wonderful.
So I'll take one away.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we have 4 currently.
Nice.
And with that, you can continue safely. Shakal will point out a couple of other signs of danger. He will say that mantles are a big problem because people are often lulled into relaxing, and then by the time they have come to their senses, they're already dead.
It was quite a pleasant smell.
Who doesn't have temp? 1, 2, me.
Sterling.
Ishakal will say,
Sterling.
we will
And
rest
I
when we get to
will-
respite.
That's fine. I'm going to use Bardic and to use my Mantle of Inspiration.
Cool.
So us 4, so us 3 and the Drake, will get double what I'm about to roll.
Do it.
We'll get 6 temp.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Thank you, Celeste. This is. You can see he's not saying much. He sort of stayed out of the whole healing thing, but he's pretty focused.
Grateful. Yeah.
You'll be all right, sure. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. We know it'll be tough.
Of
But
course,
thank you.
Ardurak. You're welcome.
Do you think Sterling reacts to the pain and the damage, or do you think he sort of like toughs it out and it's just Ardurak that's worried?
Yeah, I think mostly. I mean, I think there might be a sad yelp occasionally when things get really, really horrific, but I first go out.
Okay, so how badly
Still
hurt is
very
Sterling?
On the brink of death.
Pretty
He does come
bad.
back though with a spell
But
slot.
like, look, outside the outside character, right? You have to understand, like, I can just resummon him with a spell
Oh, okay,
slot, and he comes
okay,
back
okay.
the next day for free. That kind of
Okay,
deal. We're still
To the
going
next
to work
day?
out when it happens. Well, yeah, I think it's once a day. I think I get him automatically
Okay.
for free, and then I can spell slot him anytime I want.
Oh, I see what you mean.
God.
Yeah, he'll either come back with a spell slot or the following day. Yes, yeah.
Right.
Which we'll
right.
do end of a long rest. Cool.
Yeah. I'm still working out how we're going to describe when he goes down, if he goes
He's
down.
just not going to go down. That's the solution.
That's, I think.
It just gets it just
I
3
mean,
or 4 hit points every day.
Tala is happy to heal him with a spell slot. Is all I'm saying.
Perhaps at some point, but not right now. As you approach this sort of like not a large mountain, it's quite small. It's almost a hillock. Just on the edges of the mountain, you can see some strange, like it looks like black smoke writhing around on the ground. And as you get to the front of Respite, it begins to crawl towards you, and Ishikar will say, "Into the mountain, quickly. Do not look." No.
Sure?
Do not look at the smoke, he means.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
What do you mean? Move! What do you mean, are you sure?
Like, I thought we were meant to we were told to run away from this shit.
It will not follow us into Respite.
Okay.
And he will lead you to a little entranceway. And then once you go in, he will sort of pull the skins over the door and rush you inwards.
It's so dark. And like lean on like trying to grab the like wall of the cave for to stop myself from like falling.
Well,
Tala
it's
will...
you've entered pretty deep into the cave. But a little way ahead, that's a very modern lantern, I'm aware, but just ignore it. As you enter in, almost immediately, you will see a single tent with a small eternal flame just burning outside it. Say, we are safe.
Is that what Rakshalan was speaking about? The creatures from the crevasse.
Yes.
And they won't enter here.
No. We do not know why. But we know that it is safe. We have had them come right to the door before.
But they've never entered.
Mm-hmm.
I see.
I have thought that floating fungus thing was from the crevasse. It's dark enough as it is.
No. Mantles are all found all over the Savage West.
I'm gonna pull out my journal and start like describing the shadow and just like using very vague words. I'm gonna go up to Ardurak and be like, "Hey, Rackers, you have a good vocabulary. How do I describe the shadowy shit?"
Well, we were told not to look. I'm not sure how good a sense of it I got, but... if you... And I did complete university, even if I was really there mostly to impress my wife. Tenebrous, perhaps?
Tenebrous. Yeah, that's a good one.
Can I just confirm it? Duncan doesn't know the word, but he does know how to spell it?
No, I just spelled it phonetically.
Okay.
As the Phoenicians would.
So Tala will just sort of activate light. I'm not sure how much...
Well, as you look around, there is a luminous lichen on the walls. This whole place is lit up a pale blue. It is as clear as it is in the image.
Could you cast light on the bells of my hat?
Probably, yeah. Maybe one of the bells on your hat.
Okay.
You will see a tent just over to the side, and immediately Ishikar will go over to it, sort of pulls it away and pulls the front away and says, "Oh, wonderful! We have a treat here. You have some water, do you not? Could we maybe share a little of that water?"
With?
Absolutely.
And he shows you, like he's showing the most precious animal or like a gem or something. He pulls open a little bag, and there's a very small pouch of coffee.
Oh.
He sort of wrinkles it. He says, "It's nothing more wonderful than first arriving at Respite and having this coffee."
I'm sure we can work something out.
There isn't much left, but you're more than welcome to it. You hear a voice. Somebody walks into reach of you. It says, Azrayan, I see you've brought some unusual people to Respite. A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Ishakal. And with that, he will sort of grab Ishakal's hand and then pull him in for like a very brotherly hug. How fares Ishala? And Ishakal says, she is well. She misses you.
What is Ishakal's body language? Is he like?
Yeah. So,
Is he like?
He's clearly very fond of him.
Daps him back, or
No,
is
he's
he-
clearly very fond of him. He's very glad to see him. He's very
He
nods and
dabs him up.
smiles. Yeah. And with that, Azrael will say, I have a fire pit just here. I have water. You don't need to share yours. It's okay. I have plenty. In fact. He hesitates for a moment, and then he takes a pitcher of pure, clean water and pours it into the bowl and adds the coffee and says, I have tried not to use too much of our people's resources. Share in this coffee, and then I have something wonderful to show you.
If I'm being honest, I'm surprised you're still alive.
It's okay. I don't believe we've met. You are?
My name is Tala. I was
Done.
sent along with the others.
Oh, sent by whom?
The University of Vazra in the east.
I see. Please tell me that these caves are not to become part of somebody else's experiment. They are very important to
No.
me.
Certainly not. We are here to find what you call Yeras.
I see. May I give me an insight check, Tala?
I will. The 21.
He looks terrified.
Is there something the matter?
Perhaps we could speak of it after the coffee. I wish to show you something.
Yeah,
What
yes, of
use
course.
does the University of Vazra have for Yeras?
You seem to misunderstand. We have been sent here by Chief Akmazan to retrieve Yeras for Seraktarul. We are just here to help.
What makes him think it's here?
A hunch? Do you know where it is?
Yes, it is. It's right there in the back.
He says, I have it. I have it. I took it.
And yet you ask us for water.
No, I did not ask you for water. I in fact told you you did not need to give me water because I had plenty.
Oh, sorry. I thought he was. The first thing that he asked us was like, "Do you have water so that we can brew up this?"
Ishakal
that was
asked for water,
Ishakal.
and then Azrayan came over and said he had plenty.
Sorry.
Azrayan will say, I have it. I have the decanter. I had hoped to
Did you
return to the
also take
people.
Did you also take the other supplies?
No, I took nothing else. What other supplies?
Some trade goods, I believe.
Ivory, coffee.
There were
Yeah.
3 humans.
Silk,
The group.
I think.
Karam and his sisters.
Yes,
Yeah.
we've met with them.
Believe that they took the goods from the camels.
How can you be sure?
I am not sure. But they volunteered to look after the camels for a little while when Ozara was working with an injured creature. And I believe that is when the goods were lost.
I'll look to my party, sort of be like, what do you think?
Everybody's really thirsty at your home.
I know. I was going to bring it back. They will kill me.
Is there
So
no
you
way
waited for
you
someone to
rejoin
arrive then?
me?
I had hoped that somebody would visit Respite looking for it, and I would sneak it into their pack, or leave it somewhere for them to find.
Now,
You
how
weren't
does
very
this
sneaky.
Now Josh's question. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Celeste, what was your question?
I think it was, is there any way that you can
Come back. or
like
something.
reconcile or something like that?
Ishikawa will respond and say, "It is unlikely." And as you guys partake in the coffee, he will say, "Come, let me show you why I took it." And he will lead you through the caves to an area where sunlight shines in from above. There are other tents. And he will show you a series of growing areas, soil. And he will say, "I was right all along. I told Chief Akmazan we could use the decanter to put the water in the land to water the plants to grow them. But he would not accept it. He would not try it. Our people could be so much richer, so much better. Look at it. Look." And he will show you different vegetables, different plants that he has managed to find and grow using this water. Land is richer and so are we.
You should come with us. We can show him.
I am Gafar. I will be killed. Set foot upon the land of our people.
You all look down. Isn't this the land of your people too?
No. Respite is not the sacred land of Sanak Tarul. It is just a place we have hidden. Shakal will say, and he's speaking more than you've almost seen him speak at any other point, and he will say, Azrayan is right. The chief will not allow him to live. But maybe we could try, pleading with him, turning at us, and asking. People would be much changed, and he gestures towards the soil.
And what of the shadows from the crevasse?
What of them?
To have them looming at your door? Does it not concern you?
I have been here for 6 months.
Have you left?
Yes. Sometimes very quickly. The shadows move. The darkness comes and goes. Come,
How much do you need the water here to keep your plants growing?
you take Yaras back, I will leave. I will not come back.
Where I live, there are farmers that live away from everyone else, and they grow things. But then they bring them to the people, and could you not live here and grow the things for the village and not go back to the village?
Not without Yaras. I will
Keep
wither
it
and
here.
die.
We travelled from Thorun with 40 days worth of water. Certainly water could be transported back and forth between here and the town. Floating mantles notwithstanding.
It is a symbol of our people. The chief must have it back.
What about shuttling water in reverse?
I would wait. In respite. For 10 days, perhaps. After you leave. I have enough to survive that long. If I hear no response, if no one comes back for me, I will leave. If this would be allowed. My dream was to start a new tribe. But I could be happy here.
Maybe this is what the other shifters was talking about. They said that the Decanter left them because the Earth was unhappy. Perhaps it was unhappy because they didn't believe you. They didn't see.
Azrael is nodding and
prospects
smiling,
this
and Ishakal says, "Speak not such blasphemy." We lost the Decanter through our own cowardice. If we had not fled here, Azrael nods, shakes his head, and says, "I would still have taken it." Our people deserve better. Even if it means my death. I would have our people know of this. He nods towards the plants. But perhaps one more day of joy. Perhaps we could enjoy some fresh vegetables, some salad, some meat I hunted yesterday. I still have some. And perhaps you could sing for us. He looks to Ishakal. Ishakal sort of, I have not sung in many months, friend. But I could make an exception.
That was the last coffee you had?
There is some more, but not much. Much of the coffee
sweet
was
old
taken
chin.
with the camel, when the camels were looked after.
Sweet Occidenza Coffea Galanica.
Yes, whatever that was. Bless you. That's what Anne says, and have some other things to show you. They're wonderful. And he will show you, he has some cantrips at his command. So he will show you that in one particular barrel he has been keeping some ice that he has used shape water on after the decanter of endless water has been poured out. He will show you some flowing water that can be washed in, that is, he's using sort of a system that is pulling the water back up and then bring it down like a water feature almost. He can only do it himself, like it doesn't carry on, but when he uses his shape water to reverse the flow, you'll see it go round and he can wash it. So yeah, this is more than just something to drink. This could be everything. We do not trade our water with other people. Why not? We would have many luxuries. Yaras is endless. It is eternal. And yet, we take a small amount to drink, we pour some upon the dry bones of the ground, and we put it on a mantelpiece like an ornament.
If it was meant to be used in excess, then it's not quite a blessing, is it?
For it is everything. It is our people's riches. It is what makes us have all the luxuries we deserve. Do our people not deserve silk, coffee, wine, fresh lettuce. He sort of caresses the lettuce, like it's almost creepy, but he's so
alone for a
excited
while.
but he's so excited by the premise that he could have like his people could have real vegetables, fresh vegetables.
All right, so you want to make major upheavals and changes to your culture. That's the long-standing tradition, and that many people fear. And so, where do we sit, guys?
He says, "I
Are you
wanted to
asking
start
about
a new
table or
tribe,
on
but
table?
turns to
this
face
decanter
wall.
must go to our people. It is the symbol of their strength. It cannot be kept from them. I would just have the people told, all of the people told," he says strongly in front of Ishikawa. "Let not the earth conceal our words. Let all the people know what this Yaras can offer. Let them all choose, not just the chief. That is all I would wish."
Let's hope they do that.
If you don't hear from us for 20 days, you said you're going to leave. Is that one of those last journey things?
No, goodness me, I'm far too young for that. I believe. He smiles and says,
You never know.
"I believe I could survive well enough to get myself somewhere else. I know of a place. We traded there once a long time ago at the end of the tradeway. And let me see if I've got it on the map. He is speaking of Vatul. So he's
Right
currently
around
here. No, it is at the coast and it is further. I would like to see the oceans. If I have no home to return to."
They're all right.
I mean, we've only seen this place as it is, and the town in a state of desperation. What? As much to Ishikal as to Zran. What is the town like when it has the Ducat?
It is peaceful, solemn, traditional. As Ryan says, and then Ishikawa says, "It is home. It is community through struggle. We are close. We live in harmony with the land. We do not take more than we must."
That's the limit. That's it. How much but bare bones living, and that's how they determine what is needed out of this Ducat.
The land provides the rest.
But the land is providing by growing food for you.
Ishala will like you, as Ryan says. Ishala will like you a lot. She saw the future. She saw what it could be. I think some
Well,
others would too. Ozara, Jaskalan, Hazarin.
Is there a compromise? Perhaps not to have it used for profit, but to provide for the community?
Is that not what it was doing before? Providing? Ishikar will ask.
I think what Talls means is that if you were able to use it for farming, like
The straight face when you call that Talls. Yeah.
if you were to use it for farming, like Azrayan has done here, it is still providing, but you are putting in more work to help produce what it can do.
Would not be opposed to that. But it is not my choice. Perhaps when
That's
Chief
fair.
Bakmazan was to pass, this is what I counseled you many years, Azrael. You would be the next. That is when you should have made these decisions, these choices. Yes, when I'm old and grey, and I have little life left in me, then I might have joy and bring joy to my people. Vivek Mazan is but 6 years my senior. And the trials will go on for many years. I could not risk it. Perhaps we could put off this sad conversation for a little while and enjoy a little joy. It has been a long time since I was able to speak with others. I would hear of your culture, of your people, all of you, and I would love to hear a song again. Next to Ishikawa. Let me cook the meat. Bring forth the other food. And let us have a night of joy. And speak more of this in the morning. Is that a boon I may ask of you all?
Yes, of course. I mean, I hardly see what there's... If you want us to bring the thing back, I hardly see there's any dilemma to it at all, but... of course.
And let us rest in joy. And Ishikawa will very, very quietly begin singing a song of his people. It tells the tale of finding shelter in the land. And as the food is made ready, you will see Azrayan crying quite openly. He sort of smiles and as beautiful as always. Our people are so special to us. And he will look to you, Celeste. Would you perhaps regale them with... He will notice your fiddle, at least, for example. He notes and he looks at you and says, "You have instruments. Do you play?"
I do.
That will be wonderful.
I play too.
I also, he will say, and he will pull out a small set of like wooden panpipes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would like to play something and sing something that I hope will perhaps...
You sing and play the fiddle at the same time? That's quite remarkable.
No, I'm not playing the fiddle. I'm playing the lute.
The instruments.
And
the lute,
even
the
though
flute, and the violin.
Fiddle, yes. Yeah, they're my three. Even though the lyrics are kind of corny, I feel like they're pretty poignant, especially perhaps for what's going on. So I am going to play and sing the song "You Got a Friend in Me."
Oh.
Because I feel like maybe you could resonate with kind of what's going on here.
Yeah. And as you play that, and the evening is spent in joy and harmony and the best food you've eaten since you left the room, we will come to the timeless tradition of MVPs. And we will start with Mark.
I really enjoyed the development of, us looking at the picture of Ishala and being like, wow, she's really cute. And then it like became a whole thing of like Duncan trying to like impress her and get to know her. And then Celeste like counseling Duncan on like, how to be himself. And it was something really cool that came up from to say like, character art.
I like the way that her tiger fur is also sort of an arm sleeve thing. I'm really not sure what to do with that. I hadn't really thought of her as good, but yes, Jack, I did give you no, I didn't give you inspiration with that, although I did really enjoy the sort of change in Duncan, the reveal of more of him. So yeah, I will echo that. Joe?
I liked just how quickly and specifically Jack answered the number of belts. It was like, how many belts do you have? 5? And a sash. Boom, he's got 5 belts and a sash.
Yes,
but also along with that, just really like this whole experience. And now I feel like I'm just like living in not necessarily this fantasy world, but in Australia, trying to deal with some of the Australianness. Like I'm like, shit. Am I gonna have to figure out how to act Sturzy? Because I don't know what that is.
Josh.
I think combat was really fun, really cool. Again, as we're playing more, it's nice to see people's choices with their class and subclass and stuff, like with Rico's reaction, the blinding light and stuff. I'm really looking forward to seeing how we as a group come to a consensus to how to deal with this, because I know that I as Celeste have my own opinions that we should be honest and tell them that this is something amazing, that tradition, if tradition goes so far as to be detrimental, then what's the point of holding on to it? So I'm really looking forward to seeing everyone else's POV with that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Jack?
I'm gonna take 2, so hopefully I don't take any of Rico's. But
I'm taking
one
mine's fine.
was-
I see.
What am I
Okay.
priority?
Yeah.
Sorry, Jack. Carry on.
That's true. But you always have 14, so it's
Yeah, it's
fine.
true.
That's true.
Because I want to last, so I have to write notes down on the off
it
chance
was-
anything comes up.
Yeah, it was the way Ardurak. The first one was the way Ardurak was so concerned for Sterling, and it's you kind of easily forget to do that when you have a summon thing to be oh no, I have to treat this in character as a real life or death thing. If they die, it's detrimental, and what that's like, and you know what I mean, and to think about when he hopefully it never happens, but if Sterling does die, but comes back, but it's to think about that, it's just to get a glimpse at maybe what that's gonna be is awful thing to sort of say and think about.
You're
but it's
wishing for it, Jack?
I'm not wishing for it, but I'm looking forward to it in a sense.
Why not?
To
You
be
know, it's great to see that kind of
the way
role.
Joe handles it. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Joe's really good. You know what I mean? And then the other one was Theogar asking really poignant questions in a non-intelligent way. You do that so fucking well, and I wish I knew how to do that myself, because it's so amazing. Because I kind of want to try
specifically
and
the farmer thing was so well done.
yeah.
When you're back
so
at home,
well
we have
done.
farmers that are not in their house, not in our home, and I thought that was really, really good.
Yeah, that's so good.
Yeah. Well, before I get to my MVPs, you have 30 XP for getting to Respite, and 180 XP each for battling the floating mantle, which I believe amounts to 210.
210.
Wonderful. Yeah.
Obviously, you found the Endless Decanter, but you won't get the XP for that quest until you have completed it.
Played it.
So to speak.
Sure.
Cool. I really enjoyed.
Well,
Oh, sorry, Rico. Yeah,
where's
you're right.
Rico? I don't know where to point.
Yeah. Well, we didn't just steal Rico. We
Which
just
is funny.
deleted him.
Which is funny because all my MVPs were taken because I was going to
Well, then forget you then.
I was going to touch on the fight, which was really cool, and sort of it was like Josh said, interesting to see all our tendencies, and sort of it seems as though, to me anyway, that we will be working together well as a group. I thought that the synergy was quite nice, the buffing and the sort of protecting, and it was cool. And then my second one was just going to be, again, the little insights into characters, Ardurak sort of caring for Sterling's well-being, and Duncan sort of when Celeste was just be yourself, and he was like, I hate myself. It was just little things.
Yeah.
And so I guess the only one left was he's get fucked.
Yeah. He is got fucked. So there is a spelling of this. It's just it comes out differently in their accent. So it's gafach, like this.
Yeah.
But yeah, it comes out differently depending on whose accent I'm doing. I really enjoyed the choice of "You Got a Friend in Me." I always think that song makes me kind of emotional. So I really liked that. And I did give out some inspiration for that. But my main inspiration, my D6, went out to Jack. Because everybody else is stuck using these stupid nicknames. And when Theo said towels, I nearly fucking dropped. I was like, this is brilliant. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the reaction of. I also get to be so stupid with it with the Charla, right? Being like, "Wow, you've all got 2 names, but some of you only like 1." Like, yeah, it's just such a stupid thing. And Rackers is just. At one point, I couldn't even remember Joe's actual character name. I was just there.
I am sorry, but I'm not sorry.
Oh, it was beautiful. No, it was great. It was great. I had said to Josh when we were at the cafe this morning, I wondered how Duncan would handle a more serious issue. Like, I knew that this moral dilemma would come up here, and it was really nice to see him maintain his factual perspective and distance from the emotional connection whilst still connecting to the seriousness and the depth of the moment. So I just wanted to also comment you on that, Jack, because it can be very difficult to play a character who is in essence not very serious as a person, right? He avoids too much vulnerability. To then find the serious moments and connect in them was really nice. But yeah, and as long as I haven't forgotten anyone else, that is where we'll end. If you guys would like to say goodbye.
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 We shall see you soon.